Welcome to Gene and Mike to the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Sunday, October 19th, 2025. So, 4 years ago, I could have made some remark about it being October 19, 2021, but alas, it is 19, 2025, so I have no jokes to tell.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, I'll just have to segue deftly into a discussion of today's crossword. What did you think of it?
I loved it.
Oh, good.
I liked it, especially because the theme was so effortless. I didn't have to figure out what's in there backwards, or do I have to turn the answer, or is there like something stacked on top of the other, or are they going the wrong way? All I had to do was answer the question or answer the clues, and it worked. So that's one thing I really liked about it. I did have a mistake, which I, of course, hate on a Sunday. You just hate to have a mistake, and I fixed the mistake, and it still didn't solve. So I had another mistake.
Blast.
So I had to keep going through over and over again. I eventually found the other mistake.
I would like to predict.
Got it to solve in a pretty good time, but anyway, and they were just typos. I think. I just had a slip of my finger or something. But anyway, worked out really well, and I enjoyed it very much.
Well, good. I had a mistake, and it was a combination of 9 down, which was go downhill fast, say, crossing with 26 across, food traveler's convenience, and I had. For 6 down, go downhill fast, say, skis. Oh. That's what I thought you would do if you were going downhill fast, or one way to go downhill fast. And then 26 across, the business traveler's convenience was company care. So I thought if you were like injured in another country, it's sort of like health care, but it's company care. Turned out that it was skid and company card.
That makes more sense.
And it works a lot better with the theme.
Yes, of course.
So rather than pussyfoot around, I think we should discuss the theme. I think you should discuss the theme, and I will react as I can.
Okay. The name of the puzzle was Same Difference, which was so perfect for this theme because the themed clues caused you to write in an answer, and one of the letters in the answer was circled. And the beauty of this theme was you could take that circled letter out of the answer, and it would still answer the clue. So it was like effortless.
And both directions.
In both directions, yes. So for the aforementioned company card, the D was circled. So yes, the company card, like a credit card that you get when you go on business, could turned into the company car, which is also something you might take as you travel on business. That skid, if you take out the D and go downhill fast, you are skiing. So that ski did work, as did skid. Take the D out, you get ski. Still going downhill fast. So another one was right next to it, 28 across, divisions on a map, turned out to be countries. But if you take the R out, it turns into counties, which are also divisions on a map, depending on the map.
Right.
And 22 down, where that R was removed from countries to counties, the clue there was ruptures, and the answer was bursts. But if you take the R out, you get bust, which is also ruptured. So anyway, it was just great. I thought, on a Sunday when I just didn't really want to think that hard, it was just a great clue. So my favorite was 65 across. You would never think, looking at this clue, you would be able to do this, but you can. Pop culture hit about dystopian technology. And the answer was Mr. Roboto, the great Styx hit from the last century, I believe. But you can take the O out and you get Mr. Robot, which was a television show, about 7 or 8 years ago, that also talked about dystopian technology. So I thought that was brilliant. So,
Right.
And we had playoffs and layoffs. We take the P out for the clue. That was eliminators of some teams, playoffs and layoffs. Let's see, we had 109 across, which was injection associated with a certain toxin, and that was anti-venom.
Right.
But you could take the I out and you get ant venom, which I guess is also something that can be injected.
I had no idea.
No, me either. And then we had the last one going across. I'm not going to do all the downs, but going across 112 annoyances for ticket holders. And that was train delays, but take the T off. And you get a whole different kind of ticket holder with rain delays at a sporting event. So just very fun, very clever theme, I thought.
Yeah, just the fact that they could get the crosses to still work. So just to pick like we had that train delays, 112 down was decorative auto upgrade trim, and you take away the T, and it's also rim.
Yes.
And I mean, just kept doing it over and over.
That's right.
I know you said the theme was effortless, but not for the constructor, because that was Daniel Grinberg, and he says he went through 19 different iterations of the grid, although the process took a month from beginning to end.
I can believe it.
Which is likely the longest I've spent on a puzzle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I found it delightful. Thank you, Daniel.
Yes. Well done indeed. And there's one other thing about those letters. If you put them together, they spell out DROPIT, drop it.
Oh.
So just the icing on the cake.
Wow.
It's sort of like someone who's juggling like about 50 balls at a time.
Exactly.
And I mean.
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, very good.
That sort of elevates it from just great New York Times crossword to, in the pantheon New York Times crossword.
But then we also had some interesting answers, like 95 across. Where was that? That was sisterly, and it was sororal.
Yes.
That is not a word I have ever used, sororal.
Right.
And also 15 down was remove hair from, and that was depilate.
Depilate? Is it, it's like from what, depilatory? So, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it had to be some variation of depilatory, but I didn't know what it was going to be. It was depilate. So yes. Boy, there are products that will remove hair, like what women can use, like on their legs and stuff, but I always pronounce it as depilatory.
Well, maybe
there's another I in there after the L, depilatory. So anyway, but this was depilate. So.
Right.
And I loved 38 down. I thought that was a great clue. Doll of a guy, Ken.
Yes, that was good. We had, let's see here. I'll find something worthwhile. Here we go. 114 across. Palm Springs or Puerto Vallarta, notably, was gay Mecca.
Yes.
I had no idea.
I had no idea either.
I don't even, let's see. Palm Springs is in Florida.
Right.
And Puerto Vallarta is?
Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting combination.
Yeah. Yeah. One that was kind of different was 75 across, which was smallish batteries. AA cells. Usually it's just AA or AAAS, but here we have AA cells.
Yes.
So.
which is a perfectly fine phrase. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm willing to cut Daniel a lot of slack here
Oh.
anyway.
I'm not saying it was a bad answer. It's just different. You know,
No.
we don't usually see batteries referred to as cells, but they are cells.
I just think the fact that everything here, there isn't much in the way of crosswordese here. So
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact they had, we talked about 9 down, go downhill fast. They was skid. And then we also had 4 down Spotify button, which was skip.
Yep.
I guess I don't use Spotify, so I guess that just means you skip a song or something.
Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm.
I like 2 down, hardly a genius, moron.
Yeah.
It's like, ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. We had 54 across, person I truly am, real me.
Real me.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
sort of like that.
Mm-hmm. So
There were some great clues here, but it was really that theme that sort of pushed it over.
right.
We had 96 down, surgical instrument. I'm like, okay, forceps, scalpel, turned out to be a lancet.
That's right. And I also loved 74 down, which took me a while, but I eventually figured out what they're doing. Canniest, for instance, anagram.
Yes. I got the answer, and I'm like, is that an anagram? So, but yeah, I guess there are quite a few words you can get out of Canniest rearranged.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh.
We had artist feedback session informally was crit.
I'm
like, okay, if you say so.
Yep, critique.
Right, sure,
critique.
yes.
I also love 35 down. Features of the names of many Apple products. Lowercase i's.
Yes.
I thought, I know, it's I, but you've got this long clue to fill in,
right.
or answer to fill in, and it's like, oh, lowercase i's.
Right.
iPhone, iPad.
Yeah, I went for singular first. I went for lowercase I.
Oh.
But it was features of the names of many products.
Yes.
They definitely wanted plural there.
Mm-hmm. And one that was surprising, I mean, it shouldn't be surprising, but I was kind of blown away by 70 down. Alan with 6 Emmys, Alan Alda.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that that's ever been clued like that. I mean, that's such a common crossword word, but
yes.
But I thought, wow, well done, Alan Alda. I knew he had gotten at least 1 Emmy for MASH, but he must have gotten multiple Emmys for MASH and all the other stuff he's done on television.
Right.
So, yeah, he's a great actor.
77 across, rapper blank Millie was Flo.
Flo, yeah, I didn't know that.
I knew Flo Rida.
Yes, I've heard of that rapper.
But not Flo Millie.
Yeah. It's sort of like Doctor, they used to have Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
But now it's Flo.
Dr. somebody else. That the easiest of all the clues was 12 down. Orange juice preference, no pulp.
No pulp, yes.
So yes, this was a terrific crossword by Daniel Grinberg. He's 10th in the New York Times. He likes to do Sundays. This is his 5th Sunday.
Wow. Well, he's getting quite good at it.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, pretty amazing there. All right, that is it for today then. So thanks everyone for listening. Remember, you can always give us feedback, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. And we always appreciate it when you leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening to this podcast. We will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of Monday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.